Okay, let's see how the YouTube is looking up. It looks good, so I can start. Today I'm going to paint with gouache. I have my gouache palette here. I so much want a smaller one because I have 24 colors and this is huge. Like you can see, it's huge. It takes so much space on my desk. Also, I have the book. I'm not sure I'm showing this on my YouTube, but this has been on my Twitch channel. And there's like 15 step-by-step like instructions how to drop a dog. It's been very helpful. At first I was tried to study like dog anatomy, but it was really hard because I didn't have any like grasp how to draw dogs. So starting with this book has been really good, and it's surprisingly good quality. Like I have been drawing actually today. I have some border collies here, and I plan to do here in the corner. I'm going to draw English Springer Spaniel. I need something to hold my book open. I'm sorry if the mic is really picking up the crinkle sound of my sketchbook. This is one of my unfinished sketchbooks, so it has great on paper. I like how almost everything in this book is like starting with the circle. It's like bottom of the nose. And then the muzzle. Then the ears. Ears are first drawn like the half shape. Actual reason why I have white on my paper is because the sketchbook is shade that really like eats up all the graphite I draw on it. Like I can't see the graphite at all. So that's why I put some white on the page, so I can much better see what I'm sketching. Hi Lana, nice to see you. There's like some dots. Also this page has already some paint from my palette. I like doing comparison, is the guidelines correct? I think this nostril was a bit too long. One reason why I like this book a lot is that there's so many different breeds to draw. Because if I would be like just drawing on my own, I probably just draw like same breeds over and over again. Eye placement. That's tricky because I think this line here in my case is in the correct spot. Maybe it should be more here. The other eyes would go on this side. It's actually similar than drawing human portraits, that it's like really hard to get the eyes looking right. That's Levi. Doing some, trying to dig our floor. eyes. Let's draw the lower jaw. And there's the corner teeth. Looks a bit scary at this point. And then this dog have the actually the tongue like wrapping around. It's actually quite fun to draw. And that's quite about the facial features. I need to exaggerate the dog's noses a bit, but I don't. I do that on purpose because I think they look much cuter and like fits better in my style when I draw the nose like really a little bit bigger than it really is. Then the ear. For the ear I'm just doing really general guidelines because these have really fluffy ears, as they are like hanging long type of curly fur, so like really good for making with the brush. Only thing I didn't like having white gouache on the page is that when I'm now trying to paint over it, if I work it too much, it turns lighter color. That's a bit weird. Well, it's weird when you are painting, but it looks okay. I also have tea here. Let's see. I just feel every page is just trying to turn up. I don't know why. Starting with the flat brush. I've been painting almost daily with the Himi gouache, and they are slowly getting better, like back to their original consistency. They are not jelly gouache yet, but they are less hard and they are much easier to. Actually, I'm trying to work differently here. I think I'm gonna start with the dark shades. I usually start with the light color, but this time I'm actually going to start with the dark. So I'm starting with the shadow that is on under this ear. And this edge as well. And here. I think I at some point should get more brushes for the gouache because I have so few brushes. I have this one filbert I almost always use. And sometimes I feel that it would be better to have something like different shape. Here I'm trying to follow with the strokes how the fur goes, so it's like longer and wavy. So my strokes should be be similar. I'm giving a little bit of dry brushing here because it gives some texture in the fur. I try not to work too much on the surface so it doesn't pick up the white. Yeah, it actually the idea came from me because I had the here are the oh no, everything is now falling apart. On the other page I have blue and green, and I paint over that. It didn't go that well, but it was actually I was like practicing to like light touch, because I noticed that with the gouache, if you don't want the previous layers to reactivate, you have to be really light-handed. And I was practicing that, and that's what I picked up blue and green, that I like could easily see, like get like feedback when I was pressing too hard and the previous layers activate. But I feel that with the light, it's well, the white color, it's a bit more easier, because it's easier to counteract than the blue or green and the other page. But definitely gouache is something that will rewet. And also this paper is not so good with the wet medium. It's not mixed media paper, so it has really hard time to work with the wet medium. At the same time I feel that like here, when I add a bit more water, I can see that the strokes are much lighter because it's picking up so much the white underneath. I'm doing the last shaping of here. Now it's a bit safer when there's like one color, like one layer on top of it. But still, if I go too rough-handed, it will be... Oh, you can see my hair on the shot. I'm sorry. I had to move the camera a bit further down because because previously I had targeted quite like deep into my desk, and I was a lot of off screen, and it was like not very good posture. Yeah, that is what I'm looking for my gouache process as well. I need something that is a bit firm, like snappy, but not so like not too firm, because too hard brushes, I feel that you will like break the surface and get all the layers reactivated. But the system 3 is something I think is really good for gouache. I think originally this is for the acrylic, but it works well with the gouache. I was also thinking the Cosmotop brushes, which are more watercolor. They're a bit pricier, but I like them for when I use them with the watercolor as well. I think I have like one. It's also filbert, if I remember correctly. Now I need to do some color mixing, but my palette is not going to fit here. Oh, sorry, I just like it. Lamp. This might be a bit too orange now, but it's quite reddish tone. Yeah, it's way too red. I have to say, one thing that bothers me in the Himi palette is that it takes so much space on desk. Like, huge space goes just for the palette. And when I'm like, need to mix colors, I need then even like more space. That's a bit better. Ah, hypoxia paint. Ah, Baldur's Gate. I really want to try that game. I've been trying to lately do more creative stuff and less the gaming, because I tend to, if I get into some gaming, I tend to play way too much, so I'm not trying to. And Baldur's Gate sounds so cool. Like, I would really want to try it. I like fantasy games. I like story-driven games. So it seems something that would be really something I would really enjoy. I've been also knitting a lot. Here I try to. Oops, the nose should be white, not brown. At this point I felt that I actually got like activated the white layer. It has been very good exercise, like how to layer gouache, like having a layer underneath. I try not to reactivate. Also with the gouache I have been now paying more attention how I layer it, how I work with it, and I'm actually getting quite into like oil painting mindset, like thinking my paint consistency. Oh, I'm not seeing whole chat because of my. Now I see whole chat. I was like thinking, why I can't like see the whole chat, but the window was moved. After watching 5 hours. Sounds good. Oh, if it's super addictive, I might actually. I know it seems one of those games I should maybe avoiding. I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, like way too much World of Warcraft. That's also really addictive game too, so I might pass it. But I think I could watch other people playing it. That's how I enjoy some of the games I feel are too like time consuming, like for me. Giving this more like light brown layer so I can work on the top. Oh, the Baldur's Gate sounds amazing. I think I will do the white stripe now. I have Ruka's hair on my brush. Ola, I will watch the stream if it's on the Twitch. Basics and what is okay. And that sounds a lot like World of Warcraft. Well, World of Warcraft is a different game, I know, because it's like MMO, it's quite competitive. I actually played it way that is competitive, but what I enjoyed were the different classes there. And I used to play as Worgen, which is like really big, almost like werewolf type of. Well, it was like werewolf type race, and then I played as the warlock and druid. Those were my two main classes. I had dirty brush, so it like I can't help them to tell what is happening here. Probably the tongue. More pink. More purple. White whisker. I actually enjoyed World of Warcraft. I played my favorite was the classic WoW. I played unhealthy amount of that game. Then I had to quit because it's like gets a bit of out of hand. A bit, I mean a lot. It gets really out of hand. I'm just taking some palette wood here for the innards of the mouth. I'm sticking my head way too much on the shot. I'm sorry. I haven't been streaming for a long time, so I'm like really a bit rusty. Yeah, I didn't I actually, with the classics, I actually played alone. Well, not alone, I was part of the guild, but they were basically strangers. But when the classic was launched, there was quite like strong community going on, and since our guild was really like one of the first ones, it was like, and I played a lot there actually, like become my friends. So the community part of the classic was what I like enjoyed the most there. I think there's not similar feeling on the retail anymore because there isn't. I think there's like a different play pace. But with the classic, since everybody started on the like zero, it was really like awesome feeling. Also, people were really friendly. Like with the some quest, you had to. There was really like a rush on the areas, the starting areas, and there's one quest giver. There's like a literal quest going to the quest giver because there are so many people waiting to get that quest. But yeah, some days I still wish my WoW times, but after that I have been noticing that it's one of those games that I play way too much and it's not good. So I have been trying to not to get back. Even if I often say that I want to go back, but I think it's better not to go back. Actually now if I play, I usually play it, we have been playing the Borderland 3 with my boyfriend. My head is all the time in the shot, even if I try to be really careful. I'm sorry. It's just also my hair's kind of messed up, so it's like pointing all the directions. Yeah, Worgen was really good. I really enjoyed playing the Worgen. Also, I liked how the Worgen like run in the World of Warcraft, like when it's got all fours and run. Oh, they sent you loot distribution. It's horrible. Yeah, I've actually heard that one of my old friends actually said that as well, that the loot distribution is horrible in the WoW now. Yeah, the retail, I think it has been always a problem that the people are very not friendly there. The classic, it was a bit different. It was like a bit odd that main reason I kept playing was the people, but it was also the main reason I quit playing because of the people. Because there were so many like negative people playing in the World of Warcraft, especially in the retail because I was tank when I was playing druid. So I was druid tank and it was quite stressful position to be in. And I was quite good because I was raiding, so I had high gear and I was often asked to do some tanking stuff, but at the same time, I felt like it was really like stressful. It started to quickly feel like work because I have to keep up with the others like all the weekly stuff, and it was just feeling like work. It shouldn't be games shouldn't feel like work. Yeah, and the healers, yeah, that's also I didn't never played as the healer. I played more like uh, tank and then DPS, but mainly tank. It was stressful, and also I know the healer's position is really stressful as well. So I have been trying to choose games that are more casual, even if it has been for me actually quite hard because I enjoy the competitive aspect of the games, but I have been trying to choose the more casual ones, so because they are usually a bit easier to keep as fun and they are less stressful. It gives eyes for the dog. Okay. My neighbor's dogs are barking, so Ruka and Levi are talking back to them. I'm sorry. Ruka is one of the stars all the woofing. Levi is more like he's woofing because Ruka is woofing. But he really doesn't know what they are. Like, it's really funny, like Levi doesn't know what they are barking. He's just barking because Ruka is barking and he thinks that he's like really really like scary guard dog. Even if nobody is scared of Levi. He's like really not of guard dog. Levi is type of dog that like he loves every people he see instantly and want to go say hi, and I love when Levi sees some human, his tail goes like and because Levi's tail is like has like a really long hair, it goes like really it makes some really funny motion, and he's like waiting always permission to go to say hi, but he's like, and he also pulls his ear back looking like super cute and being like, oh pet me, and then he goes and get all the belly rubs. Give it a bit more shading to the eyes as well. Sorry, my head is again in the shot. I really need to have like some kind of... Maybe the position I'm currently streaming is not ideal because I have a feeling that I'm always on the way. One thing I love with the gouache is how easy it is to add the white. Yeah, I remember actually in the WoW, it was also one reason I got left is because back then we have different way of everything is different the loot thingy, but it was always the fight and there was so much like negative going around that actually I didn't even want to get any of the loot because I know somebody was like starting to get really mean about it. I actually feel good that it's like that WoW is going on the like it's going downhill. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm not missing out anything. Like I left the I left there for a good moment because I still have like good memories. Let's hope that Levi stays silent. I try to keep this sketch quite loose. I try not to go too much with the small brush because this is something I try to like really getting into details. Because I have been really trying to learn how to like paint in the way that I can suggest the details but not like paint them out. Especially with the fur, it's not possible to draw every hair out, so I'm just like somehow I feel I don't. Okay, good to know. I was like worried that they are really like piercing out because at sometimes my mic picks up. Also, I don't use. I have the Yeti microphone, but I don't use it. I have hard time to connect it to my MacBook because my MacBook has so many so few USB ports. So I think I use MacBook own microphone at this point. But it has been. I'm thinking. At the one point, I was really like I wanted to get better quality streams, but then I did actually realize that I need to make them easy to do for myself. Same with the videos. I actually like downgraded to use my phone, and sound is not so good anymore because I use my sound from my phone mic. And I have been thinking it has been like good enough, but because previously when I used the external microphone, the sound quality was better, but at the same time it was more work for me when I was editing the videos. So I have been like making it easier for myself. And I don't know, does it show up in the videos even that well? That I have been actually switching microphones. Because at some point it felt so like I felt like making videos took so much like out of the outside work. Like I had to do the setting up the microphone and find the good spot for it, and then edit the audio and doing all kind of stuff that doesn't art. So I decided that I will just like ease up the process, and for me it has been working because I have been getting more videos out this year than previous one. Previous year I think I didn't get like any videos out. So I'm like, at some point if I feel like I can move back to the external microphone. Somehow I have like a really hard time to get the texture here. This is some really cheap brush I got from the, I think this was from Flying Tiger. This is like really good way to get the idea of details, like having painting of the few hairs there. I still want to keep the sketchy feeling here. That is also something I struggle. Oh, that's like completely wrong color there. I quite often struggle with the, like, at what point I need to like stop doing the sketch. This paper pin actually really good teacher about that, because it can only take a limited amount of layers. Ruka! I'm sorry. I think my neighbor's dog are on the yard, so Ruka are barking for those. But it's good that they are on the downstairs, so they are not getting too close to the microphone. Oh, hi, Levi. Levi came to upstairs. Well, not on the upstairs, but in the stairs. And he's watching me like, what you're doing? Ruka is barking again. I liked how this is turning out. Stuck in place, yeah. Actually, that reminds me of when I was playing Skyrim. I played first as the Argonian, so the lizard kind of the race, and those can breathe underwater. So it wasn't so big deal. I really got used to that. And when I started my second playthrough of the Skyrim, I chose the Khajiit, so the cat race. And what happened to me is that I got like drowned in the first puddle, because I was like, I think I was escaping some like spider or something like that, and I just like my character like drowned because I was so used to being like the Argonian that could breathe underwater. I'm starting to feel so nostalgic. Like at the same time, I think I'm not going back to the WoW. I try to remember all the bad things. I almost forget to give nostrils for this dog. Levi. I need to wait this to dry a bit because when I close it, it will be getting on the other side of the page as well. I actually feel this style this book is doing works better if you have like the outlines. But I haven't found a good way to outline the yeah. Box of Paint definitely isn't to tell Levi and Ruga's wolves apart. Yeah, they sound really different. Like it's like completely different. It's funny. Like I can also hear that like which one is barking. Also, I think that Ruka has that really deep like guard dog barking. Okay, he is a guard dog, so that's understandable. Levi has that like trying to be guard dog barking, but he also have really like high pitch barking he does when he wants some attention. Yeah, outlines are, but yeah, back to the outlines. It's really tricky to do because I haven't find good way to do that, especially because gouache is opaque, but with the like, if you are painting with the acrylics, and with the acrylics you can do the outlines afterwards, but it's because the acrylics dry shiny, but gouache is matte, so this actually like, if I put any pen on this one, this would probably eat out the nib like way too soon because it's matte. It's like really matte finish there. So let's turn the page. The area you see on the stream is actually only a clean spot on my desk. I have a horrible unorganized desk. Like it's absolutely horrible. So I have like no space here at all. We have to move the book. I moved those on a clip the sketchbook. So here's the blue ones I was painting. And here's actually Levi. I painted on the outside of stream as well. I used photo reference. And there's the bunny painting I have been planning to do. I'll probably do it on the wood and do pyrography as well. I was thinking there's one where I tried to do outlines. No, there's more painter stuff. But we are approaching the end of the sketchbook, not really 1/3 only. Done. But this gets so wrinkly that I don't have like trying to smooth it out because it's, if I don't do that it will go like super crinkly. It doesn't even lay flat because the pages want to be like pointing up. Fish tank, seaman tank, and the place where everything gets dumped. Oh no, that's horrible. Yeah, I actually have I have like art desk and PC desk on different, like they are different desk. But this desk, yeah, it's like secretary desk, so it doesn't have that big of the space on the table. So it's like there's like really not that much space. I really but the most important thing why I don't have space is that I have like because I have really random knickknacks on my table. Like I have found of an ink bottle. Then I have like the Tom Studio boxes here, like my previous. Also like there's so much stuff laying around, just like this. Actually, I'm needing. I also have some like pet tape. I have all of my like journaling stuff. I was thinking, should I paint a bit more of the dogs? I really want to do some kind of landscape. Maybe I'm keeping up with the dogs now. I think I could move because I started, when I got this book, I started all here in the front, and I don't remember what was my last one I drew. And this one I have definitely drawn. This one as well. This one too. I think I have the Dutch hunt as well. The toys. This miniature schnauzer is definitely on my sketchbook as well. Pomeranian. I think this I haven't been drawn. If I'm remembering correctly. It doesn't look a lot of like Pomeranian actually. There's Chihuahua. Bug. Bernese mountain dog. I was thinking, should I just pick something? There's puppies. Also, collie. Oh, the corgi is so cute. I think I'll continue with the Pomeranian. Because I had to like... I'll try. Yeah, the pages are right. There's gouache page if you ask me that. Studio. Oh, that's that annoying. Yeah, I actually had the Tom Studio. I think I also had the advertisement going on at some point. But my Instagram ads are really random right now. Yeah, it's horrible. The sound that it makes when you open it, it's horrible. And it's also one of those reasons I haven't been using that pen much. Actually, we should give those pens more mileage, so I'm actually going to pick it up. It's on my nightstand. It was with my normal sketchbook. Yeah, but actually I was thinking if the mini is... I think the mini was like half size of this Lumos. Like, you can see it's large, it's big. This is A5 size of sketchbook, so it's like way too long. Oh, did I cap it wrong way? No. It's also possible, like when you rotate this around, like you cap it the wrong way. Like, I think mini is this size, so it's a bit too small. So I think with mini struggle. I hate the design actually. Mini would be like barely usable. Like, even if I use like something like Kaweco Sports. Do we have a Kawecos here? Yeps, we have a Kaweco. Even if I use Kawecos as like this, I use them like unposted, but it's quite easy because the Kawecos have they have a section that is like a little bit like trumpet shape, so it's like really nice to hold here. This one didn't have anything like that, so I tend to hold a bit upper. I don't want to go too close to the nib and get my hand dirty. So I would much rather have a little bit barrel here. Also, I like even if you post the Kaweco, it's like nice length. Also, it's light. That's what bothers me in this the most. Yeah, approximately. I was thinking, definitely Lumos is one of. I'm not recommending. I don't know how much this is even refillable final because you have the drafting pens are horrible. They are like super finicky. Oh, where you get the? Okay, it didn't get out of the part I was actually meaning to get out. How you operate this one? No, again, wrong threads. This is annoying. Actually, I think it's a design flaw. If you have threads, because the inners are threaded on this side, like what is underneath and the reservoir, and then this smaller part is thread to that part. So when you're trying to open one, you can't like control what you are opening. I have actually another refillable fine liner, if I can find it. Let's see. There, yeah, it's that. Cheap roller ball now. Yeah, I have been using roller balls, but those roller balls tend to have like really thick nib, too thick for my taste. I was thinking I need to probably at some point grease the Lumos because that made horrible sound when opening. This one is something I should do review on. This is Ukers. I don't know how you should pronounce it, so I pronounce it like I pronounce everything. This is fine liner nib. And it has nice shape and it has grooves. It's really easy to use. It's light. It looks like normal pen. I think it's also much cheaper than the Lumos. And it takes cartridges. But this one has problem that it's really dry and nib is actually not that fine. Could we get this filled up? It has dry ink in it, so I don't recommend filling up the pens that have dry ink inside. They should be cleaned, but I'm trying to find the another pen package that have the what's there. Yeah, it's the gouache is really comfortable. Only problem is that the nib is a bit dryish. So let's use this one. This looks really weird. Boop. I need to remember to clean that up. There's the gouache. Whoop. Best part with this gouache is that you can use converter, and you can use regular. This like I think it is normal black ink, but with this gouache you can use like cartridges. Because that Lumos uses felt pad that I couldn't show you because it's like stuck there. So let's see, did this revive the Lumos? No, the gouache. Probably taking a few moments to get it running. Let's get this Lumos open. Yeah, I also like the extra fine nibs. I haven't tried Temu, but I haven't like see that there is really different idea what is extra fine and what is not. Now where I have the actually the part I didn't show in the video was this crinkly plastic bag had some kind of silicone tool. I know I should be painting gouache, but I really want to show the nib. It's using old cloth. Let's see. Nope, it's not opening the right side. I actually don't know how I can get these refilled. I probably need to look that up. But this same phenomenon happens on the I don't remember which fountain I had it. But the one that had threaded cap has this same problem, that when I'm trying to open the cap it's like almost something else. And the problem here is because threads are on the same way. So now I need to grab this area here, which is really fragile, it has the nib inside. And there's quite a bit of knotting to grip. So this is how the Lumos is filled up. There's this inky reservoir inside. Also, I'm not a fan of the design because there's no indication on this which side is which. So it doesn't go wrong way, but at the same time I feel it's bad design. It should be designed so that there's something that tells you which side is the right side. That's also why I think I said it on the unboxing that I think I could, but I'm really with this Lumos I think you shouldn't pull out the nib or switch the nibs too often, even if they advertise so, because the felt, they have the ink in it, there will be dent when you put the nib in it. So if you pull it off too much out, you can't like change the nib. I'm not sure how it will work. Definitely the brush nib, there's a thicker barrel, so it does like not work with the fine liner nibs anymore after you have put the brush nib. Also, Like when I have two pieces and this one is like without cap rolling around. But for the fine liner side, there's nothing wrong with it. Apart from it being super long. And the top heavy. It's really top heavy. And it's also so top heavy that when I was trying to getting some sketching done on the bed, I actually used only half of this pen. Yeah, it's worked with this half, but it gets really annoying when you want to use the other half because you have to like cap it, then put it somewhere. And there's like no roll stop on this one, so it will be like rolling everywhere. And I would so much like when I have this one here, being able to rotate the cap on this end, but you can only do it on the other half, not the other half. Like, I personally feel this is like really bad design, and this is more something like I could imagine as prototype, and this cost so much that it should be finished by then. So we are using now this Stumpy, little Stumpy. I need to even out the pages. Let's hope it goes. Okay. And we were on the Pomeranian. Yeah, that's true. The box of pen said pens are like duckers of the RPG world. They need to be balanced and sturdy, but light and flexible, else they don't get their jobs. That's true. Like it's like I have small hand, and I can use really small pens, and I actually enjoy pocket pens. But at the same time, I have really hard time to write if the pen is at least a little bit top heavy, because that like really crooks my wrist easily. Because I'm somebody who, if I have to grip a pen too hard, I start to get hand cramps. But yeah, let's do some sketching with this one. I actually don't enjoy sketching with the black fine liner, and that's also one of the reasons why it had taken me so... I haven't been quite much using the Lumos. I was actually thinking I should have picked up the initially different color for the ink fill, because I'm afraid if I'm going to try to clean this ink fill, I'm not sure can I be able to even like clean this so well that I can use it with the other ink colors. I feel this is not going to look good because I'm sketching with the black and doing the also the line work. Let's do the nose. It looks a bit creepy. This paper is actually quite hooty. I haven't been. I think I don't remember which paper I had in the review. I think I had Rhodia paper at that point. He had like funny expression. So let's have the looking a bit more happy. And the ears. Really poofy fur. I actually feel the nip is not so good. Like, I sort of feel it has like, especially one edge is like really giving the scratchy sound. I want to give this guy a back paw, even if the reference doesn't have it. Also tail. I don't know how Pomeranian tails work, but this one will get a like kind of big fluffy Pomeranian tail. Yeah, Pomeranians are quite feisty little dogs. I think Ruka doesn't like Pomeranians either. Actually, I found I had the pen. I was looking in the review, and this is the Kaweco Sport in aluminum. This is much lighter than the Lumos. Let's try to give it this bit more paint. I'm actually putting the book away here for a second because I need some space. Yeah, you might be like having jealous. Like it's funny that like my sister has Dachshund, and that Dachshund like it's like friend with all of the Dachshunds, but every other dog is like nope. So let's go with this Pomerian. I don't know what are the real colors of the Pomerian, but I'm taking now a different approach because I like to experience different stuff when doing gouache. And this is let's start with the white. And my goal is to leave a little bit of the sketch showing, but not too much. Navalur pen. No, I don't have any Nahvalur. How do you say that even? Nahvalur. But I have saw their like. I think they had the one fountain that had like colored nib, and it was really beautiful. But they haven't yet done any beautiful green pens, so that's why I don't have their pens. I have like the itch for the pretty greens. I think their green pen was too like blue tone for my collection. But to be honest, I also like all black pens. Wooden pen sounds really good. I don't actually have any wooden pen in my collection. Those tend to be quite rare. But that's not so bad, because oh, the ink is not waterproof. Ah, of course. Why the fine liner would be waterproof? Oh my god, that's not good. Yep. It's leaky. I'm like, why they can't print on the bottle that it's not waterproof? Like, that's so annoying to find on this point, because I have a very different idea for this painting. Now it's like spreading everywhere. This will be like really funny colored Pomerian. I'm trying to get some like initial layer down here for the color. That's so annoying. It's like, I had hunch that it might not be waterproof, but I kind of like, I can't really like think about it after that, because there was so much else stuff was going on, and the fine liner usually are waterproof. So why? I'm like really. What I also don't like on that ink is that they don't have any labels, because they don't tell it's waterproof. So then we can assume it's not light fast either, because it's not pigment based, it's dye based. Like, I know that because I work so much with different art supplies, but not everybody else might understand that. So it might be that somebody's like doing some finished pieces with that pen, because they think that it's like any other fine liners, and doesn't know so much about light fastness. And then the piece ended up hang on the wall, and then it's get quickly lighten up, because that's how fundamental goes if it's not light fast. If it's not pigment based, it's usually dye based, and then it will be fading quite quickly. Why? Oh no. I don't know which one is more annoying. Me trying to find reasons to like the Lumos, or the like fact that they have messed up so many things on that pen. Like, because it was quite expensive, I have been really trying to, like, find the positive side, like find the find the reason why I want to use the pen, and so far it has not been quite the experience I wanted. And I know they are smaller makers, so I have a really like, I don't want to give bad review about them, because they are smaller maker and that might have some impact, but at the same time I cannot like, yeah, like that pen has so many things wrong. It's like it's annoying. Idea is good, but the execution is lacking. I think the lacking is like really lightly put. I don't know. I'm also partly don't wanting to do the review because I don't want to. I don't like doing negative reviews. I don't think nobody enjoys those. But at the same time, I feel I don't want the people buying the pen and thinking that it's like it's good user friendly pen, that it's like ready product to be used. And for my point of view, it's more like, I would say, like prototype that they should develop a bit further, because definitely they skipped the user test. And it's like, user testing is quite tricky. You actually have to test it like the real users, because at that point all the engineers that have worked on the project, they are a bit biased. They know how the product works. They also know their weaknesses, the product weakness. So they are not good people to test that out. So that's why the testing should be carried out by other part of the team that are not familiar with the product, because you can't expect someone getting handled this pen without instructions that you can put it together and get it into use. It's like it annoys me so much. Like, I don't know. I will soon stop buying fountain pens because I'm so freaking annoyed by, especially those special type of fountain pens. I don't have had only good experience I have was with the Indiecraft. I like actually the Indiecraft pen, but the other fountain pens I have had this gimmicky side are like had been rubbish, and the worst part, I think the worst was the drill lock. It doesn't even write. It has never write. So I can't even do review on that. Like, how I do review on the pen that doesn't write. It's like, I don't know. They are clearly having some kind of plan. They had quite good idea, and I like that they are trying to not do generate more waste, but they should have developed a bit further. Also, I'm afraid that I can't give that gracefully negative review. My review would be probably nasty and really like getting all the nasty details out. So far I haven't found anything good for the pen, so that look like a tongue. I don't know. I think I should keep buying like reputable fountain pens in the future, because something like buying these special fountain pens has been proven to be not so worth it. Do you know, I have actually one fountain pen I have been whole my life thinking, like not whole my life, but whole my time I have had fountain pens. I have one fountain pen I have been always thinking about I want to try. I actually have one of their fountain pens, but it's vintage and it's not right, so it got like broken. And it needs a special repair, it should be like welded. But the fountain pen I'm speaking is Mont Blanc. And I have been really asking myself, do I really need that expensive fountain pen? Probably no, but at the same time I've been asking myself, would it bring me joy? Is there some of the models that really speak to me? And yeah, there are. And it would be maybe something I might try in the future, because I would maybe at some point I'm in the position that I could buy it, even if they are terribly expensive. No, I don't know how that brand should be pronounced, so it's Nahvalur for now on. Sort of antifreeze color pen, which was yeah, that's what I also do. Like when I found some interesting fountain pen brands, I usually go like, oh, that's a really cool looking pen. Then I find something even cooler on the page. So even if the sketch like dissolved into the paint, I think it looks okay. It looks really cute and it looks really round. Pilot capless. I have that as well. But where it is, it's another story. I was just thinking like, what is my most expensive fountain pen? It's either the capless or it's the Sailor. The Sailor's here on the table under all the mess. But yeah, I think this is one of my most expensive fountain pens. At the same time, I also feel I should have better like way to storage my fountain pens. According to the blurb, it's Iceland narwhal. Okay. Yep. If you have to exchange the nib, that's. I think the capless nib unit is quite expensive as well. I wanted to get my capless as extra fine, but those are even harder to find in Europe. So I have fine, and so long I have had the fine, I have been wanting to get the extra fine. That actually reminds me of a funny conversation when I was in the work. I think I had my Opus 88. Do I have it here? No. Oh, you have an extra fine. That can you send me somewhere? The extra fine smooth as butter. Okay, I definitely need to get, because I want to compare the extra fine and the fine, like how smooth it is. But probably I will get an extra fine as the like all black version. So at work I had this Opus. It's stained purple. I don't care, it's my pen. And this Opus isn't like, it isn't terribly expensive, but it's like, it's around 100 euros or something like that. And my co-worker was like, grab this pen, and then he was like inspecting this one. Oh, this look, oh, you have this fancy fountain pens. And we were over to like the, it's like tiled floor. So I was like, be careful not to drop that, it's 100 euro pen. Then he was like panicking, oh, take it back. And then he gave me like lecture, like, why you take it to work if it's so expensive? And I was like thinking, 100 euros is not that expensive. But yeah, definitely expensive pens are like, they need some, they are maybe not best of the pens to take to work. Actually, for that, I ordered this bunch. No, those are not the cold pens. Cold pens is some places I can order because they have really a smooth experience on the custom duties. I got this cheap Chinese knockoffs to take with my work. If you saw my video, this was the one I liked the most and writes the best. Since this has cap, yeah, and it's retractable, but it still needs a cap because there's no trapdoor. So it's like really funny. This one has red ink, so it's not so good for sketching. Also, I don't want to use fountain pens on this paper because this is quite toothy paper. Purple Pilot capless came from Japan. Yeah, it's like, I always forget what color my Pilot capless is. Because I was wanting to get like, I wanted to get the all black version because I think that all black version is really cool. One sec, I'll take my fountain pen drawer here. Blah. This is like turned into like fountain pen stream suddenly. Yeah, here's my capless. So it's green. But I remember I was thinking just medium or fine. Yeah, I think the extra fine is really hard to find. And I think with this green one you couldn't even get the extra fine. But I'm thinking I would get all black in extra fine. Because this extra fine is so, this fine is so fine and so great. It writes beautifully. what I like is the, oh, of course it doesn't have a convertence, but it has the black nib, and I'm a sucker for black nibs. So I may get the extra fine in the all black. Let's go through. I haven't painted enough today, so let's talk about fountain pens. This is one of those drawers that my uninked fountain pens sit. I have Pilot Kakuno. I have quite many Kakunos. And their common factor is that all of them are green or yellow. I think I have more. Oh, there's one as well. I think I have even more. Yes, I have like 4 Kakunas. Okay, you can post it on the Discord. Oh, yeah, I think that was the one reason I got the. I was thinking getting second pen as the extra fine because the nib unit is so expensive. I have the extra fine Kakunos here. I think this is extra fine as well. Oh, this is just fine. This one is fine. And this one is extra fine. What else we have here? We have pen BBS. A great pen, but the piston is stuck. Again. This one has really nice nib. I think I should repair this pen so it will be moving. Also the color is really stunning. Pelican in extra fine. I had double broad nib on this one because this is their fine liner version. Some Chinese fountain pen. I think this one is extra fine as well. Yep, extra fine. Oh, the Franklin Christoph. This has custom nib. I think this was the... I don't remember what was the grind, but it's super scratchy, the nib. So I haven't been never using this one. I have like never even inked this pen. Yeah, this is like completely unused. I should get new nib for this one because this has the... Oh, I think it has new nib because it is ST logo here. Does this has new nib already? I could ink this up then. I don't remember, but this one of those pens I got and it has like defective nib and they didn't change it because I was overseas customer, so it's a bit sad. Oh, this one is fun pen. This is the Pelican Twist. And it's meant for kids, but it's so nice to hold. That is like super nice to hold, and this is super fun pen to sketch with. And it can take like normal cartridges. One of the pens I really think are like underrated. Also there's a bunch of colors available. Then we have the Chinese one. This can be changed as the glass nib. It doesn't take the ink from the reservoir, but you can use this as dippable glass nib. Oh, then we have this one. I don't remember the maker. They had one point the Kickstarter that wasn't too successful. But this is like custom acrylic pen. And how they did that is that I actually messaged them about another pen. And then they said that, oh, it's not that bright green in the real life. But then he said like, wait a moment, I have one blanket that is really bright green. And then he showed picture of it and asked it like he can make the pen out of it and I can then decide do I want it. But yeah, of course I want it. It's really, really beautiful. It's like custom pen. Also it's an extra fine nib and nice section. Yeah, I also have the death grip problem. Speaking of that, this is my first fountain pen. And Sparker Sonnet. Their older Sonnet, the newer Sonnet are different. This one has this kind of, this is not metal, it has some kind of, should be a bit grippy material. But because it's like tapering down, I tend to grip this pen so forcefully that my hand just like cramps. I use this quite rarely. But this is also sit nicely in the hand. But these are so dirty. Like this one is clearly getting some ink splatter. This is from Gouache. And problem is that this pen, the nib tends to, yeah. You can see how easily it comes out. So when I'm writing with this pen, the nib tends to grip out. It's a bit weird problem. Then we have Falcon in soft extra fine. It's also cleaned recently. I think the rest of these are vintage pens. Yeah, I have some three vintage Pelicans. I have Pelican 140. Let's see if there are any moldy nibs. No. And I have two. I used to have 4 of these, but I sold 2, so I left only the black and the blue. I think this black one has, I don't remember the nib. Fine. I think it's fine in this one. And this one has, I don't know. I don't remember about the nib marking. This has also personal engraving, but I don't care. This one I bought. This is their Stormtrooper pen. White and black combination. Really stunning. I'm going to ink because if you dip this section to ink, it's like staining. But this is really beautiful pen. Then we have Harrow. I have restored this pen myself. It's like new sack there. And it has glass nib. I have actually 2 other Harrows that needs to be restored in the drawer. Then we have I don't remember the maker anymore. But this is one of the really expensive makers, vintage makers. Pen is also gorgeous. It used to have a clip here, but clip is broken off. I actually don't care about that so much. Nib is some kind of italic, so I don't use it that often. It also has sack. I replaced it. But this also has some, used to have engraving here, somebody removed it really forcefully, so there's some kind of nasty scratch mark on this side. Somehow the mechanism is very stiff. Weird. Then we have, then we have osmia. I think this was osmia 973 in medium. It has tiny nib. Osmia make wonderful nibs. And now it has new print here. That's the Osmia school pen that I actually found in my dad's belongings. It was a surprise because we never talked about fountain pens. So this one is currently inked. But yeah, maybe I get the all black copies in the extra fine at some point. But I probably need to have it from the Japan. Where I put this fountain pen? I put them there. Let's see, does this Yuka now writes? No, it doesn't write. It's mostly because it wants to be cleaned. And I just inked it, just like not cleaning it first. But the Yuka's problem is that it's really dry to write. Ooh, lunch. Lunch? This time, okay. I'm actually was thinking I soon need some coffee because I'm quite tired. Should I have another dog? We had a little bit fountain pen break here. Pasta with tomato sauce. We have border collie. So we try the Pomerian. Next one is Chihu. It's funny that it's like really spooky looking one. I was thinking, which pen I should use for sketching, because I would like to have been using the Lumos, but the Lumos one isn't waterproof, so it's like bleach everywhere. I'm sure I'm like yawning because I'm thinking about the coffee. Let's draw the Chihuahua down. I think I need to clean that one. I was thinking doing the pencil, but I don't like how the pencil marks. Let's try white pencil. Ooh, they're speaking about the food again. I need to learn there. Half of butter, a handful of cheese. That sounds like good. That's even parmesan. Oh, I love cheese pasta. And actually we do quite often the mac and cheese. Even if we have like macaron carcassole, which we usually eat. But it's good to have the cheese version sometimes. Let's try with this light. This one has actually one problem I had in the it was the Levi painting, because I used light pink for sketching Levi, and then I had a really hard time to get gouache over it because of course wax repels the I need the other clip for the book now. And I need to buy more binder clips because I always feel that I'm out of binder clips. So maybe this time I'm doing the... I'm afraid. I'm doing like the guidelines with the pencil, but I'm like doing... I want to do the line work with colored pencil and see how that looks, because I haven't yet found look with the gouache I like with the tea with milk. Yeah, Jima looks like it's barking. That's true. Like funny, because Chihuahuas are like really small yappy dogs. They always bark. Tea with milk? Okay, I never drink my tea with the milk. And there's the one above here. There's the front bow. And the another front bow is here. A little tail. And the rest I will sketch with the pencil. It's quite a yellowy tone. I'm going to do black. Black here as well. I'm not sure if this graphite or what. It's from, I ordered it from museum and it's quite dark graphite. It might smear a bit. I'm like really undecided what I want to do. Let's go with some of the brush pens I have. This is dark gray, probably not working because gouache will cover it up. What is this? Hero. Ooh, this one I haven't been even trying. Where I get this? I don't know. This is foamy nib. It's Hero. So it's like refillable brush pen. Let's test this out. Oh, this one has the reservoir thingy. Need to be rotated upside down. Yeah, it was like surprise. Like why I haven't found it? But I was like, I don't remember getting this one. Has really old, like really funny type of. Like sack type of converter. It was like the I already drink all the ink there was available. Maybe. I don't like the pigment ink, like to have the reservoir inside. Because I feel it. Let's say it's full. Or at least it has some ink. Ink now. I have no like any clue when I got this pen and where. Why it is in my possession and where it come from. So nope, no idea. It says Hero, so it's probably from the... Really nice. It's really nice. It's a bit squeaky, but it's really soft. Probably not best pen to try to find like inking lines, but not nice, right? I can see this is definitely barking. But I actually think that one of the original use of the gouache was like card dog type. It was not like the not like card dog like Ruka, but it's more like alarming dog. I don't know, did I draw the leg a bit too long? Oh, it looks so cute. And I like that pen. I'm actually quite happy about this. Even if I'm a bit confused, like when I get this pen, I have like no idea. Yeah, the alarm system, definitely. And Wispy Echoes have super good ink capacity. They are really reliable writers. I think I had one of my ikäisissä kulunut moldy. I should be cleaning it. I'm surprised how well this works. Like, it's like, as you can see, I could do quite fine line arts and then I can easily like color it in. So, definitely nice. Really nice brush pen. Even if I don't remember when I got it and why. Nice. Let's give it a little yappy Chihuahua some markings. Yeah, I have actually the ultrasonic cleaner. I use it for the fountain pens and I use it for a range of other stuff as well. I don't have jewelry that much, but it's good for like cleaning. I have because I like cleaned my feet on the night. I have the mouth guard for that, and I use the ultrasonic cleaner for that as well. I think maybe it should be a bit more browny. The color here. I do something really sinister here and mix on my palette. I will later go with the light over this so I can get it closer to color I was. Yeah, that's definitely for the rings. If you have rings that have like a pattern, those are really good to clean in the ultrasonic cleaner. I actually cleaned my friend's jewelry in my ultrasonic cleaner at one point. And it's really funny that she was asked on the like goldsmith like how much it cost cleaning the jewelry, and it was like 30 euros. And then she asked like what does this include, and they were like, oh, that they said, oh, they clean it on that machine. And it turns out that it was like 13 euros for them to throw it like in the ultrasonic cleaner and take it out and dry. Like, it's a bit expensive in my option for that. Yeah, especially because it doesn't involve anything like hand cleaning or checking the jewelry or anything like that. So then my friend came to me and we throw them in my ultrasonic cleaner. I also, for the drafting pens, it's a must, because drafting pens are really hard to keep clean. Now the Chihuahua looks crazy because the eyes are so red. Let's tone it down a little bit. It's got like gauge inside the light can pass through and oh, I know that. I think I got from like, it's from my mom's ring. It has similar structure. Like it has really intricate crown that has sapphire in the middle, and I think there are like 8 or 9 diamonds around. Usually my machine is like, when I take it out, it's funny, like there's like, first there goes like that my teeth cord, that goes first. Then I clean the machine, then there goes like, if I need anything, like my wrist watch, the wristwatch band like goes there as well. Then I have like fountain pens, and it's like funny, like I have like weather, and there's fountain pens are always like the big pile, and like I need multiple passes because they all can't fit there. We have a little chubby Jew out there. I like it. Turned out it looks a lot like the breed, and it looks like he's barking, or she, I don't know. Oh, we are on the overtime. So I'll give this guy his eyebrows, and I will be ending then the stream. Sadly today I have sauna night, so I will be not on the Lana stream, but I will try to watch it later. I actually like watching old streams and then like knit along. Somehow with the old streams it's that I find they are like really relaxing because there's no chat, so I can't have like anything to say there because the chat is like not live, so it's really fun that I can like just knit and watch and still like enjoy the stream. Because my knitted sweater is soon. I need to do the last. I need to do the sleeves and the hem. Yeah, it's been nice to sketching dogs. I was at first a little bit hesitant because I haven't been sketching them for a long time, but we sketched this one and these two. So my sketchbook is progressing along. We get it at some point. Thanks everybody for watching. And next week we will have a special stream. And what I mean special is that I'm not at home that day, and I will not be streaming alone. My little sister will be joining, and we will be drawing together. So that's what's coming up next week. So yeah, thanks for Lana and Boxer Paint being in the chat. It was always nice to stream when there's active chat going, and hope I catch you in my other streams as well. Bye.